Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, nice to meet you all. How are you today? Hopefully, you always be healthy and happier. Okay, today we're talking something that interesting about etiquette in country in the Middle East. Okay, first of all, uh, let me to introduce myself. My name is Rozaq Maulana Cisaputra. You can call me Rozaq. Okay, next, general etiquette in country of Middle East. The people of the Middle East have particular way of doing things, and this custom can seem strange to first-time visitor. Well, you should always try to follow local custom. Most people in the Middle East will be too polite to say anything. If you break one of the region taboo, in most cases an apology obvious, goodwill will earn instant forgiveness. Okay, and the next, K concept and value. Here we have four K concept: Islam, family, loyalty, hospitality. I will explain that. First, Islam. Religion has played an important and influential role in shaping the society and culture of the Middle East. Islam is the official and majority religion and pervades almost every aspect of life: law, education, food, clothes, daily routine, and even conversation are all strongly influenced by Islam. And then family. Family and tribal connection from the basis of Middle East social structure. The family and tribe are highly influential and play a role in shaping a person's value and behavior. Loyalty, you can define between family and tribe member carry over into business, where it's not uncommon for company to be run by and employ several members of one family or tribe. And then hospitality. Hospitality is an essential part of Middle East culture and apply to both social and professional contexts. Guests will be received with enormous generosity. In the home, this usually come in the form of a feast and traditional Middle Eastern food. And then Middle East business etiquette. You can know Middle East etiquette. Business occur more slowly in the Middle East than in many Western cultures. Accept an invitation to a meal or social event relationship are integral part of doing business in the Middle East. Address your Middle East counterpart with the appropriate title followed by his or her first name. If unsure, it is best to get the name and correct form of address of those you will be doing business with beforehand. And then don't expect one-on-one meeting to only include yourself and the other person. Often there will be other people present in the office or meeting room waiting their turn to meet with that person. And then thing that must be considered. Eating, never handle food with your left hand. Don't blow your nose at the table, but it's okay to pick your teeth. Religion. Religion. You're likely to be asked what your religion. This is not considered rude, and it's asked out of genuine interest. Clothing, wear clothes covering shoulder and knees at a minimum. General outward public display of affection criticism of the country you are traveling in, and losing your passion, always ask before photographing someone. And the last, don't hand out sweats or pants to children on the street. Sign it encourage speaking. Similarly, doing out medicine can encourage people not to seek proper medical advice, and you have no control over whether the medicine are taken appropriately. A donation to a project, health center or school is a far more constructive way to help. And then thing that must be considered part 2, uh, make make yourself aware of the human rights situation, history and current affairs in the country you travel through. If you are in a frustrating situation, be patient, friendly and considerate. Never lose your temper, as a confrontational attitude won't go down well. For many Arabs, a loss of faith is a serious and sensitive issue. And then try to learn some of the standard greeting. It will make a very good first impression. And then always ask before taking photos of people. Don't worry if you don't speak the language. A smile and gesture will be appreciated. Never photograph someone if they don't want you to. If you agree to send someone a photo, make sure you follow through on it. And then be respectful of Islamic tradition and don't wear revealing clothing. Loose, lightweight clothing is preferable. And then specific etiquette of country in Saudi Arabia. Expats have been living and working in Arab Saudi or Saudi Arabia for decades. Despite being the world's largest oil producer and exporter, the kingdom is diversifying its economy, so there are many work opportunities in the region. Well, all of these changes are good for expats living or consider moving to Arab Saudi or Saudi Arabia. There remain some law and rule that you should be aware of and abide by as an expat working in Saudi Arabia. And then specific etiquette of country Iran. To truly understand a country culture and people, it's imperative to have a basic understanding of their custom. In Iran, there are plenty of rites and customs that are as a routine as drinking water for Iranian, but that can leave other quiet flag. Iranian can be a superstitious bunch, especially when it comes to paying things. To avoid it, they will burn a span, will use it until they pop and wave the smoke over the head of their loved one, because they are also believed to have purification property. It's not uncommon to catch a whiff of this pleasant smelling seed seeping out from under your night porter. Specific etiquette of country in United Arab Emirates. The modesty of your clothing is extremely important in the Middle East. For women and men, be mindful not wear revealing clothes and to cover your shoulder, arms, and leg. If they deem your clothing choices inappropriate, if this happens to you, stay calm, politely apologize, and head back to your hotel to change into something more modest. Specific etiquette of country in Qatar. Nah, conversations steer clear of politics and religion, two contentious and sensitive topic in the Middle East. And then hospitality graciously accept refreshment when offered by Qatari hosts. 3. Taboos: don't show the sole of your feet in public or use your left hand when passing food. These things are considered rude. Number 4. Clothing: women should cover their shoulder, upper arms, and knees in public. Men should cover their shoulder, torso, and upper leg. And then about greeting men and women don't usually shake hands. If a hand is over and a Qatari doesn't feel comfortable, they may instead put their hand over their heart. And then specific etiquette of country in Palestine. Alcohol, even in Ramallah and Bethlehem, where alcohol is widely available. Visitors should avoid drinking in public places that are not bars or restaurants. Try not to leave cans of or bottles lying around in shared area of hotel and hotels that have Muslim staff. And then talking politics, lots of Palestinians will want to know how you feel about their situation, and politics will come up frequently during any trip to the West Bank. Bear in mind that pro-Israel standpoint will be unpopular and are best kept to yourself. And the next, handling, bargaining for every taxi ride or item in the show can be draining, but try not to lose your cool. It will rarely result in a lower price. And then, still in specific etiquette of country in Palestine. Owing to its diverse landscape and people, Pakistan is a country with a rich, not Palestine, but Pakistan is a country with a rich cultural heritage. The great mountainous regions, ancient ruins, and stunning architecture are just some of the reasons that tourism is a growing industry in Pakistan. However, you should note that Pakistan is a Muslim country, and as such, before visiting, you should be aware of both the social custom and rudimentary principle of proper etiquette. Okay, I think time is up. I would like to say thank for you. Hopefully, my information give benefit for you, and I hope we will meet in the next video. Okay, hopefully you are in a good condition, and may Allah always bless us. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.